Today is Holy Saturday. It's the in-between time, the day between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. It's the waiting time. Jesus died and was laid in the tomb. That much we know. The mood was sombre and solemn. The disciples had locked themselves in an upper room in Jerusalem. This was the same room where they had shared a meal with Jesus just a little while before. The disciples remembered how they broke bread, drank wine, and recalled Jesus' words about body and blood and betrayal. But that almost felt like another world, a different time. That conversation before Good Friday, before the cross, almost seems surreal now. It was comforting, comfortable, safe, secure. That conversation in which they talked and listened and laughed and ate and drank and enjoyed each other's company. They were friends together, friends in that upstairs room, and all was well, except for an odd moment or two, strange words about betrayal and blood and covenant and forgiveness of sins, whatever all that meant. But now, the day after Jesus died, it was altogether different. The warmth of friendship, the gentle, even though admittedly strange banter, was now changed into grief and shock and despair. The atmosphere was charged, full of emotion. Everyone had seen it. Everyone remembered. Everyone saw the cross. Everyone. They were there. The mother of Jesus, the soldiers, the religious authorities, the other women, the men, the children, the disciples. Yes, the disciples, filled with regret and guilt and recrimination. How could we do that to him? Our friend. Our friend. How could we let him down? And talking about letting him down, they continued, this is big time letting down, this is. Sleeping in the garden when we should have been praying and watching over him. Betrayal, denial, walking away. That's the worst thing. Just walking away when we should have stayed. Why didn't we stay? And now, what is there to be done? Nothing. There is no future. The past is gone, and the present, well, the present is just an endless circle of rage and grief and despair. What's the point? What's the point? Unknown to them, as they waited, Pilate ordered that the tomb be made secure. You never know, they told him, the others told him. Those friends of his might come along and try to take his body away. Cunning. That's what they are. those friends of Jesus. So fix it. Make it secure. But all that was a separate conversation. They knew nothing about that conversation. They just used up all their energy on that day, going over it, that terrible Friday, again and again and again. And let's face it, they used up all their resources anyway, just trying to block out the pain, the hurt, the sadness. This was the waiting time. Holy Saturday. Maybe it is a time to wait. Not rushing from Good Friday to Easter Sunday. How easy is that? As if Saturday just somehow gets in the way. But instead, find time to pause, reflect, listen, pray, wait. It's all the disciples could do. And it's a weird thing. Every so often, in their waiting, they remembered how the day before, on the Friday, in the midst of the screams and the mud and the blood and those wretched crosses reaching up to the sky, still they remembered a voice crying out, "It is finished. It's completed. It's done." Perhaps even in the waiting there is hope.